Hey everybody, Dante Crisis here. Just so you're aware, my computer decided it hates me and cut out the webcam, so only audio is going to be on. So, yeah. I think what's really funny is for the fact that these soldiers are now my friends, even though they barely noticed me in the previous games. Boom. Go to sleep. But yeah, they barely noticed me throughout the entire game, barely noticed my actions, and yet I am somehow their best friend. Then again, I could just be thinking of things that are going on in my head only, but you know. Yeah, this is one of the worst parts of going through undetected, purely because there are so many explosions. Generally because there's just a lot of firefights going on, and you can get mishit, and like random fire can hit you, which can really be detrimental to the boss fight coming up later. Oh, irony! I just got king hit. Fuck's sake. Yeah. So obviously after this is the Laughing Octopus boss fight. Hopefully I'll have my goddamn webcam fixed by then. Fucking computer. Just looking around. Ooh, you have a grenade launcher. No, give me that. Give me that. I want that grenade launcher. Oh my god, I could use that grenade launcher in a play and another one. I already have it? Really? Huh. Oh, at least I got some dragon points for it, which can give me some goddamn trank rounds. One of the best things about boss battles is there is no alert phase, so I can just spam a grenade. God damn it, I missed. Oh damn, I'm so tired right now. I can just spam a shotgun with beanbags. Because that's really all you're shooting out of them is beanbags. We're going to bulldozer. Now, surprisingly, you would not believe it, but getting into this mansion is really easy. It's really goddamn easy. You wouldn't imagine that, especially with it being like a really well fortified, well, not necessarily fortified, but well guarded structure. But no, with all this ensuing chaos around me, it's pretty goddamn easy to get inside.
Naomi's lab is somewhere inside those mansion grounds. Proceed immediately. Infiltrate the place and find out where she is.
Thank you, Webcom, for reassuring me of what I already knew.
Suppressing fire!
Yeah, no level better than this proves that the militia guys are just basic meat shields. But hopefully, obviously, if there's people want it, I can do when I do the big boss emblem run through. I'm hopefully going to go throughout this entire thing without being detected, but also I want to try and go through it without even firing a single shot at any enemy, militia or PMC. I want to go through it completely stealthy. But like that. I might even just be setting myself up to fail there, because I mean, if you look at sections like this and how they're guarding and the fact that they're pretty much in the way all the goddamn time, you cannot go through sections like this without firing at least once, because the idea of throwing an empty clip to distract them, they will not get distracted. Their focus is solely on killing the PMC. So unless the PMCs are completely wiped out, there is no way you're getting through here by throwing an ammo clip or being proper stealth distraction. And that to me is one of the biggest, one of the problems I have with Metal Gear Solid. It definitely opens itself up to a bigger audience. With the combat, because you can go through this and just gun your way through, which I've never, like, I can only assume. Okay, realistically, they would have seen him just lying there. That's just blatant fucking stupidity.
Got a breach.
But yeah, it obviously lends itself more to an open audience, and I can only remember, I think, Metal Gear Solid 3 maybe, where you could just go through it blasting, but it was highly unrecommended for higher levels. It was better to sneak. And to me, number 3, Snake Eater, had the best espionage like system. You know, strangely, before they even implemented the trophies to the game when they took away the multiplayer, or it might have even been before that, it was a while since I played this. I never even knew about those. It was only when I saw the trophy list that I realised, what's this? So I looked up and actually played a playthrough where I just got that trophy, and a lot of other trophies. And I promised myself ages ago that I'd platinum this, but I've never seen it through because I am too lazy. I've only platinumed two PS3 games in my entire game. Alright, enjoy the cutscene, everybody.
Then we'll have to make a lot of changes. Yes, that's right. We'll need another go at it. That won't be a problem. Uh-huh. Yes. I've taken care of it. Yes, I understand, but... Yes, the next test.
Naomi.
And things on your end? I see. We're on schedule here as well. I know. Me too. Until then.
Naomi.
Snake. I knew you'd come. You and I, neither of us can escape our fate. I haven't seen you since Shadow Moses. How long? 10 years? 9. And Dr. Emmerich, is he with you?
Why?
I thought he'd be the only one able to open the mail I sent. Not many people could recognize 4D sound data in a Soliton radar file. How is the good doctor?
Otacon's fine. He's the same as ever.
Otacon? I see.
Who were you just talking to?
Liquid. Although I suppose he's really Ocelot, from a medical standpoint.
I thought he was here.
He's not. at the moment.
Where are all the guards?
They know I won't escape. I'm powerless to resist. I have no choice but to cooperate.
Naomi, what happened in the Middle East?
What you saw was the soldiers' emotions run amok.
Another product of the system.
You don't trust me?
I'm not sure yet.
And if I answer your question,
Let's hear it first.
Liquid... We thought the SOP was an ID control system designed primarily to maintain order and control in battle. And we were right. But only partially. SOP had another function. To control people's senses. The nanomachines inside soldiers' bodies adapt to different conditions, promoting the release of neurotransmitters, hormones, and stimulants, giving them an edge in battle. They can create an artificial combat high by releasing endorphins at the same time a soldier kills an enemy. Or they can suppress hormones to neutralize the soldier's emotions, prevent them from panicking and engaging in friendly fire or needless massacres. It's all controlled by the system's core AI. It artificially controls the soldier's pain, emotion, senses, in other words, the essence of his being. The skyrocketing demands of the war economy have fueled the demand for more soldiers and more fighting. This in turn led to the development of technologies to rapidly improve their combat abilities and control their actions. The system ensures a steady supply of battle-optimized soldiers at a minimum of cost. But you, of all people, must understand, Snake, that unlike combat technique, a soldier's senses can't be taught. They must be earned through experience.
Does this have something to do with that test of yours?
The goal was to release the soldiers' nanomachines from the system, but we didn't know about the mental control.
And the nanomachines went berserk?
No. Our test was a success. At least it confirmed our hypothesis at the time. Just as we predicted, the nanomachines stopped functioning, and the PMC soldiers were freed from the grips of the system. But the moment the system stopped, all the pain and fury and sorrow, all the trauma and stress, all the hatred, regret, guilt, all the sensations that had been suppressed were unleashed within their hearts. Their memories, unlike their senses, weren't erased. Each enemy soldier they'd killed, each lost comrade, each threat of violence against the innocent, every act of war they'd committed was etched firmly in their hearts. In suppressing the user's mind, the nanomachines exact a heavy burden on his heart. The user's body rejects the nanomachines. This reaction must then be suppressed with drugs. Before the user knows it, his mind is in complete shambles. Snake, remember Frank?
Frank Yeager. Gray Fox.
They twisted his body for their experiments and nullified his broken heart with nanomachines. SOP has taken it even further and applied it to living human beings. The sins of war these soldiers carried inside them returned to assault them in the form of unimaginable shell shock. The meaning in the system may have changed, but the battlefield hasn't. Until that point, war was like a game to them. And then suddenly, reality came crashing down. Ordinarily, our hearts are hardened through experience. Even the most grizzled veterans live with an inescapable guilt they've had to overcome bit by bit through the years. And even then, it never truly goes away. For a mind lacking that essential experience, it was simply too much to bear.
But what about me? I've never been under the system's control.
That's why I want to examine your body. You need to know too. All right, Snake. Undress. Snake, what's gotten into you? Hurry up. Oh my God. Snake.
All right, let's just get this over with.
Yes. Of course. I'm sorry. Snake, do you remember what I told you in my video mail about the first generation of nanomachines?
The ones you stuck me with at Moses.
Yes. The nanomachines are recharged by your body heat. They won't stop functioning until they're all extracted. Or until you do. Most of them were lost through bleeding and excretion, but around 30% still remain inside your body, attached to your cells. Not finished yet. The first generation were never ID registered, so they don't react in the same way as the SOP nanomachines. Ready? But they may be interfering with your body, and with your heart.
So, does the aging have something to do with Fox die too?
No. Your telomeres were intentionally set up to be short, regardless of the age of the original. One of the genes that inhibit reproduction and aging, the Clotho gene, was intentionally mutated as well. But more importantly, your chromosomes, like liquids, were provided with terminator genes to prevent them from making copies.
Why?
Your clones created for one purpose, war. And so, in order to prevent you from being abused by clients or stolen by the enemy, they shortened your lifespan and removed your ability to reproduce. It was a safety device to ensure that the seed of Big Boss didn't end up in the hands of others. The reason you're aging so rapidly isn't because of disease, faulty research, or Fox die. It's how you were born. It's your natural lifespan.